Нравится, понравится. Нравится imperfective, понравится perfective. First, let's conjugate it. Let's conjugate the imperfective verb first. Нравился, masculine. Нравилась, feminine. Нравилось, neuter. Нравились, plural. The stress doesn't shift, so it's regular in this regard. Я нравлюсь. Ты нравишься. Он, она, оно нравится. Мы нравимся. Вы нравитесь. Они нравятся. Нравлюсь, нравишься, нравится, нравимся, нравитесь, нравится. Note that these endings are all pronounced like ца. I will write it here, but all of them are pronounced the same ца. Нравится. And the future tense is absolutely regular. Я буду нравиться, ты будешь нравиться, etc. This one is also ца. All right, let's conjugate the perfective verb as well, and then we'll compare the difference between the two verbs. So the past tense would be the same, just with the prefix па. Понравился, понравилось, понравилось, понравились. No present tense. And future will be я понравлюсь, ты понравишься, он, она, оно понравится, мы понравимся, вы понравитесь, они понравятся. All right. Now, how do we use it? First of all, this is a reflexive verb, as you see. And also it's a bit tricky because it's quite different from the English one. So you can translate it as I like, to like, yeah. But what is the subject in English would be actually an object with this verb. Let me give you an example. I like, let's say, chocolate. In Russian, you should say мне нравится шоколад. So, шоколад is nominative case here. Шоколад, it's third person singular, он. Он нравится мне. Dative case. So this is how this construction works. Very often we say the object in dative case and the subject goes at the end. But you know the word order is flexible in Russian, so you can swap it in certain situations. Шоколад нравится мне. The emphasis changes, yeah, because the message in Russian when you have a neutral word order goes at the end. The rime goes at the end. So when you say шоколад нравится мне, the message is that I like it, not he, not she, but me is the one who likes it. But when you say «мне нравится шоколад», it means I like chocolate, not apples, not something else. Alright, now let's talk about the difference between perfective and imperfective. I think there is a sense to compare first past tense. So, нравился versus понравился. So when you say мне нравился шоколад, that means that you used to like chocolate. During some time, I used to like chocolate. And well, this sentence does not tell you directly that you don't like it anymore, but in most cases that would be the case. Мне понравился шоколад. This sentence would suggest that we have a situation when you tasted chocolates and tried maybe some new chocolate, or you went to a dinner and in particular you liked chocolate there. So it was one occasion when you liked chocolate, some specific chocolate. Мне понравился шоколад. I liked the chocolate. Alright, now let's also take a look at noun versus verb as an object. You can say «мне нравился шоколад», and нравился is masculine because шоколад is masculine. The verb agrees with the subject, and the subject is шоколад. It's nominative case, hence it's the subject. But if the subject is feminine, мне нравилось, let's say, for example, эта музыка. It means I used to like this music. Music is feminine, so нравилось. Мне нравилось ее пение. Let's say I liked her singing. I used to like, to be precise. Мне нравились конфеты. I used to like sweets or candy. Now, when you change the subject, the verb will agree, right? So, for example, you can say «Мне нравилась она». I used to like her. But if you want to say it, I used to like them, you would have to say «Мне нравились», plural, они. I used to like them. And in the present tense, it will be trickier because you would have to follow these conjugations, yeah? Or in perfective, you would follow these. So let's take a look. Ивану нравится Ольга. Иван likes Ольга. Ивану нравишься ты. Иван likes you. Ивану, let's say, нравлюсь я. Иван likes me, etc. Yeah. Now, if the object is not a noun but a verb, then we use third person singular. For example, мне нравилось гулять в этом парке. I used to like to walk in this park. So the object here is гулять, that's why we use neuter. The same would be with the perfective verb and in the present tense. Let's write a couple of examples. Мне понравилось ездить на этой машине. I liked going or driving, depending on the context, this car or by this car. So we're talking here about some specific occasion when you drove it or you were just a passenger. We don't know actually here. And in the present tense, let's say ему нравится заниматься спортом. He likes to do sports. Ему нравится заниматься спортом. Alright, let's add some more examples here. Maybe one example for each tense. Мне нравилось играть на гитаре. I used to like to play guitar. You can swap the word order, you can say вы нравитесь Ольге. Ольга likes you, formal вы. Or им нравится играть в футбол. They like to play football. This form actually is very, very rarely used because when we talk about the future, we usually use perfective because we talk about some certain occasion, not a prolonged action. But we can write an example, something like мне будет нравиться. Actually, you know what? I can't even find a good example for it. We use it, I think, that rarely. I would actually skip it. Yeah, practically we don't use this tense at all. Yeah. Maybe if you find an example, maybe you can leave a comment. It would be interesting. So let's go to the perfective verb better. These two tenses are very, very frequently used. Тебе понравился фильм? Did you like the film? Да, очень понравился. Yes, I liked it a lot. Пойдем с нами в парк. Тебе понравится. Let's go with us to the park. You'll like it. Я уверен, вам понравится эта книга. I'm sure you will like this book. Это им не понравится. 100%. Let me type it for you. Это им не понравится. 100%. They will not like it. They won't like it. 100%. Sure. Alright. Thank you for watching, as always. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video.